Yep. This is one of the worst weeds you can have growing in your yard. Bermuda grass, bindweed. But you know what? We've got the upper hand on this in a big way. Don't get discouraged. Get a hoary. Well, hello my fellow gardeners. So I'm out in the backyard food forest today, doing a bit of gardening, working around the hugelkultur mounds. If you're not familiar, hugelkultur is also known as mound culture, and it consists of starting usually by digging a trench about 2 to 3 feet, excavating that soil, and then backfilling it with branches, logs, stumps, different organic material. It could be plant matter, leaves, grass clippings, what have you, and then piling the soil back on once you got a few feet above the level surface of the ground. And that's all there is to it. The planting bed gets better and better every single year as those materials break down. And as you can see here, what I've done is I built up some side walls on my hugelkultur so that I can have a nice flat top, so it resembles more of a traditional raised garden bed. But I wanted to share with you what actually happens to wood that's been breaking down in the mound over time and how it is beneficial to your plant growth and to your planting beds. So here we've got some wood that's been decaying for quite some time, and I'm going to break this open and share with you what it looks like. So you can see how easy that broke. And the wood itself is becoming soft, it's airy, it's very light. There's a lot of cracks and crevices. And what happens at this stage is the wood is actually working like a sponge. It's absorbing moisture throughout the winter months, and it's releasing that into the mound throughout the summer months when there's no moisture. And over time, as this wood continually breaks down, and look at the moisture in here. You see that? It turns into soil. But typically, you're never going to see this because it's going to be buried under the soil. So if you're building a new hugelkultur for the first time, I just want to make you aware that that fresher wood is going to work just fine for you. Don't let it stop you. Although it can have a tendency to tie up some of the nitrogen in the beginning. It will then release that nitrogen back into the mound at a later time. So it's not a loss, it's just a tie up. So for the first year and second year, if you're using fresh wood, you may want to add a bit of nitrogen into the garden bed just to replace what may be being tied up. However, if you're able to start off when constructing a new mound using older wood like this here, you can see it's already cracking and splitting. This is going to be preferable, as it's going to allow for those waters to immediately penetrate and absorb into the wood. And at this stage, it shouldn't tie up any nitrogen either. So that's all for now. Just wanted to share that with you and let you know hugelkultur is a great way to go, especially if you've got access to organic biomass and materials, cut down trees and such that are around. There's no reason why you can't get growing for a very low cost or even for free. So with that, have yourself a great rest of the day. Until next time, this is Dan from plantabundance.com. Take care. I'll be talking to you again soon.